Hey, there we
Hi,
go. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? I heard you're
I am
starving.
yes, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. But other than that, I am doing good. So y'all, I was about to introduce you, but I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Amy, also known as Sushi Girl underscore ATX. I created a food blog in 2009 and this Instagram account in 2012 as a means to give back and to advocate for our local restaurant and food community. I feel like chefs and their teams do so much to create special, memorable experiences for us. And this is my way of sharing and giving back to them.
Yeah, I love it.
Mhm.
I am here for it. So Amy has 4 bomb places. This equals 8. Amy has 4 bomb places that she's going to tell us about today. And I am super excited because I'm always trying to find new places. Last week, Sergio hit us with the taco spots, and me and my homegirl went the next day to Lord, now I can't even type it in the chat, Charity. I saw that you're here. I keep drawing a blank every time. But it's the one in Arbor Park where Burgerlicious is.
Quantos?
Yes, Quantos Tacos.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, it was so good. It was so good. We accidentally, because we asked the guy what one of his favorites was, so he suggested one. We didn't know we were eating cheek, apparently.
Ah.
Is a thing. If I would have known that mentally, it probably would have threw me off. But it was delicious. It was so good. So no complaints. All right, Amy, let's dive in.
Well, I was going to start with dessert first, but I don't want to make you hold off for trying that delicious
You
Italian
can
food. So,
start with whatever you want to start
no.
with. It is
So,
totally up to you.
I thought we would start with Andiamo, which is a beloved restaurant serving incredible Italian cuisine in an unassuming strip mall off Burnett Road. And they've been open since 2004.
Okay.
When I think of them, I think of genuine, welcoming, charming. Those things instantly come to mind. I just adore and love everything about them. Their seasonal menu items and addicting freshly baked bread, which I hope they sent you home with some.
Yes, they did. I'm excited.
It is absolutely to die for. Their pastas are all freshly made in-house. And I typically go for their seafood linguine, their risotto, and in the summer, they do a lobster pasta that if it's on the menu, you have to order it. It is amazing.
That sounds good. Okay, so I ordered this ravioli.
Ooh.
I can't remember what the name of it was, but it has chicken inside and uh, pancetta, Italian pancetta, and
Nice.
I can't remember, was it ricotta cheese? I can't remember what kind of cheese is inside. But my mouth is literally watering just like talking
Mm.
about it.
It looks
I
good.
love
I haven't had that
ravioli.
dish yet, so.
I love ravioli. And I think it's really cool that they have like seasonal things. Like usually restaurants like this, it's a set menu all the time. So I think that's pretty dope. That they
Yes,
change.
their former owner, Daniela, she's from Italy, and she oversees the menu, and they are very seasonal, and she tries to bring a lot of the flavors that she grew up with growing
Hmm.
up into the restaurant. So it's truly an authentic experience, I feel like.
Okay. Well, we're about to see, Amy. Let's try this. Oh, that's good. This sauce, there's like a hint of sweetness in this sauce, I think. It has some mushrooms. Mm. Whatever that is with the sweetness, they cook the mushrooms in it. Oh my God. That is good.
I wonder if it was a red wine or something like that.
It tastes like it probably is. Mmm.
Yay, I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
This is good. Now, you said that this bread is amazing.
The bread. Oh my gosh, they are so known for their bread. With the dipping sauce.
I love bread too. Bread is oh my god. Y'all look at this bread. It looked like it's gonna be good. Look at this bread. It looks like it's about to be delicious. I'm way too excited. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on, man. Y'all, look at this.
It's got cheese.
They got cheese and what? Inside the bread?
It's like seasonings and cheeses, and yes, it's.
This is just the. Wait,
I could just go there and eat the bread.
So is this like, you know how restaurants give you free bread? Is this the free bread that comes out with the?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's always come with your meal. Yeah.
What? This is like an appetizer or something.
Mm-hmm.
This is so. Oh my Lord. You're not lying. I could literally go there and eat the bread. This is so good. Yo. Okay. Let me type the name of this. It was ADI. No. What was it?
ANDIAMO.
Listen, Austin. And it's like a small little unassuming place in like a little shopping strip.
You could just drive right by it.
You would never know that this
Absolutely.
life-changing bread that tastes like Jesus made himself is hiding in that restaurant.
And it's been there for 16 years, so yeah.
Man, that's crazy. So when I rolled up there today to pick up my food, they have some outdoor seating set up along the little walkway. It's so cute and so Italian. I recorded it because I was just like, this is so cute. I'll post it in my stories after this. But it was so cute. I wanted to like sit out there and eat, but I couldn't. I had to hurry up and get home.
Yeah, it is so charming out there. And that is something new since a lot of people want to dine outside right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they recently added that. And from what I understand, they want to add some greenery to kind of like segment the sidewalk and make it a little bit more serene, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I love it. This is good. Okay, look, Amy. 1 for 1. You're doing good, girl.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I'm going to try to eat quietly.
Okay.
What do we have next?
Next, we have Pawpaw's Barbecue. It is a family-owned and operated barbecue trailer in Cedar Park. They are open Thursday through Sundays, serving up their family recipes. Pawpaw is an homage or nod to their grandfather and his recipes, and he used to love cooking for his community. So that's kind of what they're doing, is honoring that and providing some of their recipes and cooking good, delicious, amazing barbecue to our community.
I love it.
They're about 1.5 miles down the street from me. So I typically don't go, I usually will go for a lunch. So I usually don't get a huge spread. But they do have plates. I typically get the brisket barbecue sandwich.
Oh, yeah, that's my go-to right there.
Yeah, it's always good, always solid. And their mac and cheese, and also it can be overlooked, but it's an amazing, delicious family recipe. I know banana pudding, we think banana pudding, but their banana pudding is fantastic.
Oh, I love the banana pudding.
Yeah, it's so
now,
good.
question, because some people like either or. I like both. Do they do the creamy mac and cheese or the baked mac and cheese?
Baked, I believe.
Baked mac and cheese. Okay, because I know some people are picky. I eat it all.
Yeah, me neither. Mac and cheese is mac and cheese. Is there just enough cheese is what I'm worried about.
Exactly. That's all we need to know. Okay. And Pawpaw's is located in what area of the city?
They are in Cedar Park. They're in
Cedar
Cedar
Park.
Park off
Cedar
New
Park.
Hope, and I think what is the side street? Bell Boulevard.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
and they also do catering and family meals. So if anyone has any needs for catering, definitely keep them in mind, and you will not be disappointed.
Okay. So that was Pawpaw's Barbecue,
Barbecue.
Cedar Park. The first one was Andiamo, I guess is how you pronounce it. And that is
Correct.
in Austin, and it's off of Burnett, not too far from 183.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have to try Pawpaw's. I love some good barbecue. Two
Should
down.
we should we go on to desserts?
Yes. Ooh, yes.
Okay. So Squeak Club is my absolute happy place. They started off at the Texas Farmers Market, and where they found a real loyal following off their character macaroons. They do these French macaroons, but um, they do cute characters, delicious flavors. Last year they opened up. I think it was the end of last year or the beginning of this year. They opened up their brick and mortar.
Oh.
It is in East Austin. When they expanded to their brick and mortar, they were also able to expand their menu, and now they have like really delicious soft serve. I particularly love their matcha soft serve, but they also have a cereal milk that's really popular.
Mm.
And they also serve Japanese jiggly cheesecakes, which is it's a different texture than like a New
Wait,
York style
you said
cheesecake.
jiggly cheesecake?
Yes, it
Okay.
literally jiggles. It's about this
I don't
high.
know, Amy. That sounds creepy.
And you can add whipped cream and strawberries to it. And also, they started doing ones that are shaped like teddy bears that are really, really cute. So, my favorite order there, oh, and they also have milk teas. My favorite order there is the taiyaki, which is it's a like a it's like a cake type a waffle. It's kind of like a waffle cone in texture, but it's not exactly the same.
Is it
But it's
is it the thing that has like look like little bubbles on it
no,
that
that's
I've seen
a bubble
before?
waffle. That's a bubble
Okay.
waffle. This one is shaped like a
Okay.
fish. Um,
I've seen
yeah, because
this.
taiyaki literally means sea bream, so that's what they shaped the fish after, or the shape of it. So it's not made of fish or anything like that. I believe it's rice based.
Okay.
It is gluten free. Actually, Squeak Club is 100% gluten free. So if you know anybody that is celiac or gluten intolerant, everything on their menu is 100% gluten free. And it's not gluten free, but it is gluten free. So it's awesome. So
I love it.
I typically get their soft serve in a taiyaki, and you can add a piece of cheesecake and a French macaroon. And so I usually get the Fruity Pebble macaroon to top it off. So it looks insane. It's like the fish, the ice cream, the macaroon, cheesecake. It's like 3 desserts.
Amy, that sounds amazing. Somebody in the comments said squeeze character macs are big and delish.
They sure are. I 100% agree with that.
I'm gonna have to try that. And you said East Austin, right?
It is in East Austin, yes.
Okay, I love it.
I think they're open Wednesday through Sunday right now.
Okay.
And
You
they do
taking
take,
us all over the place. We were on Burn It.
yeah.
Then went to Cedar Park. Now we're in East Austin. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
And now we're going to bring it back to Cedar Park
Okay.
with Scoop and Score. Scoop
Now
and
this is a
Score.
place I've
Yeah.
actually been to before.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you know the goodness of the Grater's ice cream.
Yeah. It's really good. But go ahead. I'll let you go.
Yeah. They're a small family-owned shop in Cedar Park. They're located strategically across from the high school, which is very smart on their end. They notably are the only scoop shop in Texas scooping up Grater's ice cream. Yes, you can find it in the grocery store or you can have it shipped to you, but this is the only place that you can actually get you know, get a scoop to order and a fresh made cone and enjoy on site. Or they have outdoor area as well. Um, the owners are Alex and Angie, and they moved here in 2014. And Angie got pregnant in 2016. And apparently, she had some serious cravings for some Grater's ice cream.
I love it.
They moved. It's for those who do not know, Grater's is out of Ohio, and that's where Alex and Angie lived previously to coming to Texas. And I think about a year after that, they convinced Graders to let them open a scoop shop and serve their amazing ice cream. And my personal recommendations from there are I always have to look at it because it's so if there's a menu item that has more than 2 or 3 words, I have to read it. It's the black raspberry chocolate chip ice cream, and that is they've won awards for that ice cream, so it's definitely,
Really?
even if you don't get a whole scoop, it's definitely worth asking for a sample. And they also have house-made cones with their own recipe. And I just got word that they got their seasonal flavors, which is eggnog and peppermint. So I know a lot of people are excited about that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try the eggnog. I know a lot of people, eggnog is like one of those things you either love it or you hate it, and a lot of people hate it. But I love eggnog. I love it.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to try the ice cream.
Yeah, I actually haven't had the eggnog. I've had the peppermint. That's kind of my go-to for ice cream is mint chocolate or peppermint. But I definitely need to stop in and give it a try.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So you have to tell me what's your favorite order at Scoop and Score.
So I've only been once
Okay.
because I'm in Manor, so
Yeah.
that's a bit of a drive.
Drive.
But we went once because I was doing like a big push for black owned businesses. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's black owned, by the way.
Yes.
Um
And so is
and,
Papa's.
okay, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. I can't believe I've never even heard of Papa's. I need to get my life together. But I've only been there once, and it was, oh gosh, when did we go? It had to have been like closer to the beginning of quarantine. Um, and I can't even remember. I can't even remember what I ordered because it's been so long ago. Whatever it was good though. I had something. My husband had something. He liked his. My son had a little scoop. He liked his. And I love the inside of it. It's so cute to me.
Yeah, it seems like a traditional, a little bit, not like a 50s scoop,
Yeah.
ice cream shop, but a little bit older fashioned and
Yeah.
welcoming. They're
Yeah.
in the summer I really like their peach ice cream too, which is another one
Ooh.
that is pretty highly anticipated. I think they usually get that one in July. So that's another one that I think is really worth trying. So
Okay.
yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, so if you are just joining or you hopped on late, Amy has shared 4 Austin area hidden treasures with us. The first one, I feel like I'm gonna mess up the name again. Andiamo.
Andiamo, yeah.
Yeah, or something like that. Italian restaurant, very unassuming in a shopping strip off of Burnett. And so I went there today. That's what I'm stuffing my face with. This is the bread. As you can see, I have destroyed half of it already.
The amazing bread.
But like I wasn't prepared for the middle. It has like cheese and I don't know what is that?
Some kind of
Is it
seasoning.
basil? There's some cheese baked on the top of it. I taste the garlic and the butter. This bread is amazing. And then I ordered some ravioli that has like chicken, pancetta, and some different cheeses inside. And it has this sauce. It has to be some kind of wine sauce. It has a sweet taste to it. It is amazing. It's so good.
Yay.
So that was the first place that she shared with us. And then the second place, let's see if I can remember, was Pawpaw's, which is barbecue on the east side. Amy loves the
Brisket sandwich and the banana pudding and the mac and cheese.
Yes. Oh my God. I can't wait to go there and try that. And then we went on to dessert.
We
We went
did.
to Squee
Squeak Club.
Club, which is in East Austin too,
Correct.
right? Mm-hmm. And then we just ended at Scoop Ice Cream in Cedar Park.
Yeah, Scoop and Score.
So you got Scoop and Score, that's what's called. So you have two options for food, entrees, and then you have two options for dessert. Amy, somebody asked if Squeak Club has an outdoor seating area.
They do. They just opened up the side adjacent to them. There's a pedal shop back in there, like a bicycle shop, and they added some picnic tables. So while their indoor is not open, you can pre-order, and if you feel comfortable doing curbside, you can place your order ahead of time, and when you arrive, you call, and then they bring out your food. Otherwise, you can show up and place. They just opened up a window, so you can place an order on property, and then you can go on the side and kind of hang out at their picnic tables.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
For a long time, it was just curbside, so this is pretty new for them. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check them out because we're in Texas, so we don't really have real winters. I'm sure there's gonna be a nice warm day.
No, I should mention that Squeak Club just announced that they are gonna stop serving soft serve just until through the end of February. Yeah, they're not selling enough, I guess, ice cream. So, but they will be back after February with that. But they are still open. They're still serving their milk teas, and they also do have hot drinks, hot teas, and different items like that, as well as their macarons and their taiyaki. What we were talking about earlier that you could use is an ice cream cone. Mm-hmm. They actually have savory ones as well. So they have ones that are kind of like, I don't want to say a hot pocket, but I don't know how else to describe it, where you have like ham and cheese, and it's made out of a waffle press basically. So they do pepperoni, like a pizza pepperoni one. So you can pick up some couple warm goodies like that, and also their cheesecakes, and yeah.
That sounds so cool. I gotta make a trip over there, because it sounds very different from anything I've ever had or experienced. So I can't wait to try that.
It's very unique, and it's really. I say it's my happy place because every time I go there, I just have the biggest smile on my face.
I love it. Food does that to you, man.
It does. And it's the people too, because it's the people that make the food, and it's a reflection of their passion and joy. Man. So
for sure. Food, cooking is also one of those things that people either love to do or hate to do. I love to cook. It's like a source of self-care for me. I put on my music and I get in the kitchen, and my favorite thing to cook is random things. Like, I don't have like a favorite dish to cook. My favorite thing to do in the kitchen is to just freestyle and make it up. And most of the time it turns out amazing.
That's pretty That's pretty remarkable. If I did that, we'd probably be ordering out.
I'm sure you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not the only one. Okay, Amy, before we hop off.
Yes.
We're going to do what I did last week. A little game of this or that. And I want the people in the comments, I want y'all to participate this time. Okay, so you drop your answer in the comments as well. I'm going to go through like the types of things we discussed. Okay, so we started with Italian food. Okay. Pasta or pizza?
Pasta.
Ooh, pasta. Okay, I'm definitely pizza. Pizza's my favorite food. What about y'all in the comments? What are you, pasta or pizza? Which one do you prefer? Pasta. I see a pasta. I see a pizza. Pizza. Do you have a favorite type of pasta that you like? Pasta dish that you like?
I typically like linguine, and if there's seafood in it, I'm pretty much game.
I I love it. The chat is pretty split down the middle. It's looking like there's an even split there. Okay. I love it. Now let's mosey on over to barbecue. I know you already said you love brisket sandwich, so I'm gonna have to switch up what I had in my head. Sausage or ribs? Which one are you gonna?
Ribs.
Oh, ribs with the
Easy.
quickness. You said that fast.
Oh yeah.
Sausage or ribs, y'all? Which one are you leaning towards? I think I'm gonna lean toward ribs too. Yeah, when ribs are made the right way, boy.
But beef rib or pork rib?
Pork. Beef ribs are intimidating. Okay, they're
Yeah, it's like a
humongous.
feast.
That's a whole meal. Just one beef rib is a whole meal. Let's see what he's saying in the comments. Ribs, sausage, ribs. Okay. I cannot make this choice. And I respect that, Lefty Mama. Oh, my light went on. I respect that. Ribs. It looks like ribs won that one. I had a couple of people who specifically said beef ribs. Man, y'all are some monsters. Because that is, woo, y'all some foodies for real. Okay. What's my next one? Okay, now we're talking ice cream / soft serve. Oh, I think you answered this already. See, now I gotta switch up my options. Because you said something about chocolate earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it up. Strawberry or cookies and cream?
Strawberry.
Ooh, you answered that fast too. Strawberry or cookies and cream in the comments. I think, somebody said why not both? I think they were talking about the barbecue. Definitely both, okay? Strawberry or cookies and cream? I think I'm a cookies and cream. Yeah. I think I lean towards cookies and cream. Let's see what's in the comments. Strawberry, cookies and cream. Strawberry, cookies and cream. Strawberry's winning. Neither. Oh, Charity, you're picky, okay? We're not going to start with you today. That's my friend. She's picky. She's ridiculous. You won that one, Amy. Everybody's saying strawberry on that one. Okay, and then what was the last one I had? Oh, in that same vein, okay? Ice cream or frozen custard?
Ice cream.
Oh, really? Why? Why ice cream?
Custard is a little rich for me. Like I feel like I can eat more ice cream. I feel like I eat custard, I can eat a little bit, and then I kind of hit my wall. So
really? Oh, okay. What about
how about you?
You know what? This is hard for me because ice cream and pizza are like my two favorite things in the world. So it's so hard for me to choose. And when I say ice cream, I mean all the things that fall in that frozen goodness category. So ice cream, frozen custard, frozen yogurt, like I love them all. But I think I'm probably gonna go with, oh God, I thought I was gonna have an answer to that one. So I love Andes. Like the thing I love about custard, I love that creamy texture. Like I love that. And it's like the opposite for me. I feel like I could eat custard all day. It's like the texture in my head is like makes it feel lighter when I'm eating it. I know that makes no sense at all. But
so there's an Andes
I'm
over.
Like, yeah.
There's an Andes over by. I live in Cedar Park. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but I live in Cedar Park and we have an Andes, and I have not been yet, so I will have to give it a try.
You do have an Andes. Listen,
yeah.
Amy, yes, go try it. Let's see what everybody's saying. Ice cream, custard, ice cream, custard, ice cream. It's pretty split. Ice cream always and forever. It's pretty split down the middle. My friend Jasmine, yes, Andes and Culver's have gotten me through some things. So Jasmine is my friend. She used to live in Austin, and I don't even know how many trips to Andy's we've made. It's a ridiculous number, but we went there very, very often. Just like our little friend group, we would go there for dessert randomly, either after church on Sundays or late at night when me and Jasmine needed a break from the babies. I'm like, hey girl, you want to go get some custard? Like, we went there way too many times. Way too many times.
Have you tried their fried cheese curds
At
at
Culver's?
Culver's?
Oh, I don't think I've ever had. No, I haven't.
You need to give that a try too.
Ooh, listen, anything with cheese, sign me up. Sign me up.
I grew up in Wisconsin, so yeah, I'm all about the
Oh,
cheese.
oh,
Yeah,
are you a Green Bay fan?
I am.
Ah, Amy! No way!
Hey, I do have a cheese wedge. Yeah.
No, that's the one thing I don't have. That is the one thing Amy, I had no idea. We are best friends now. Listen, did you watch the game last night?
I did
Oh,
not.
Amy. I will say it started off pretty boring. I was in and out because we were like murdering them. And then they finally decided to play in the fourth quarter. And then we were like, oh, okay, we got to make sure they don't come up and beat us. But I'm a die-hard Green Bay fan. And here's how
I had no idea.
Yes, die-hard Green Bay fan. So in high school, I wasn't really into football like that. But I was in band and went to all the football games and all that. So then I started kind of liking football. I liked Green Bay because of their colors. That was the only reason why I liked them.
That green and gold.
Yep. So then I started watching them and I was like, they are actually good. Let's go. And I've just been a fan ever since. And every Sunday, you're going to catch me with my Green Bay gear on. I literally bought it's probably gone by now in my stories. I posted it. I bought 2 pair of green framed glasses so that I can wear them on Sundays with my Green Bay gear.
That is dedication.
Like, I just love them so much. They bring me so much joy, and they also frustrate me when they lose to terrible teams. But you know, it's the NFL, that kind of stuff happens. But oh man, you just made my whole day by letting me know that you're from Wisconsin and you're a Green Bay fan. You were already cool, Amy, but that was like 10 extra cool points right there.
Well, thank you.
You are very welcome. That's a great note to end on. Amy, thank you so much. I see somebody said Midwest over here too. Okay. Oh, somebody said they're from Wisconsin. They're asking what part are you from?
The town I grew up in is Shawano. It is about a half an hour away from Green Bay. It's a little town. It's got like 5,000 people.
Okay. Oh, Jasmine is suggesting that you try the stolen brownie sundae from Andy's.
Okay.
It's going to change your entire life. I think they do a seasonal apple pie sundae, which is also amazing. I can't remember if they get rid of it like immediately after Thanksgiving or if it sticks around all the way until the end of the official last day of fall. But if they have that, you're going to have to go multiple times, in other words.
So they have pie too. I just thought they had custard. No.
So let me school you real quick, Amy. Okay. Their baked goods are delicious. So they do in like the warmer season, they do a strawberry shortcake sundae. Their strawberry shortcake is good. In the fall, they do the apple pie sundae. It's a warm piece of apple pie with your vanilla custard on top with caramel sauce. Girl, it's amazing.
Okay, I'm going to go this week.
Yes. Their stolen brownie sundae is a staple. It's on the menu at all times. So you can try that anytime. So start with the apple pie sundae if they still have it. They also do, I think in the summer, they do a key lime pie, like concrete.
Nice.
Man, if you like key lime pie, you like that tart and the sweet combo, it is so good. So anything where they're like throwing some kind of baked good in, I haven't had anything that was not. Like, it's always gonna be good. It's always gonna be good. And the strawberry shortcake one is like light and refreshing, so it doesn't, because I know you said the custard you feel like you can't eat as much. That stolen brownie sundae is gonna knock you out. It's rich. It is rich. It's going to knock you out. You'll be asleep for the rest of the day. But the strawberry shortcake one is lighter. It's a lot lighter. So make your way through those. Make sure you signed up for their rewards, their points, because you can earn points and then get free sundaes. Yes, girl.
That sounds a little dangerous, but I will do it.
I know. It's very dangerous. There's one here in Pflugerville. So I just hit the back streets and I'm there in like 10 minutes. Yeah, I literally today, I came home from my lunch break and I told my husband, I'm proud of myself. I resisted the temptation to go to Andy's. I didn't do it. So I did good today. This bread is, the exception in the pasta, but I did pretty good today. But yes, try that out. And man, thank you so much, Amy, for coming through and sharing all these amazing places. I cannot wait. First of all, I can't wait to go back to Scoop and Score and try this eggnog ice cream. I gotta do that. I have to try that. That sounds amazing. And I can't wait to try the other two spots that I haven't tried yet. And thank you for your time and for what you're doing for the community, for the foodie community here in Austin, and for these small business owners.
Thank you
for Queen Amy.
Thank you for having me. I'm very grateful to be part of your series, and this was a lot of fun.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Guys, thank y'all so much. Everybody who stopped in, thank you, thank you, thank you. Next week, part 3. Be on the lookout in my stories and my posts, because we have 2 guests coming on. These are 2 friends. What is it? Austin
Food Chronicles.
Yes, Austin Food Chronicles is their IG name. 2 friends who eat together. That's all. And they're amazing. So I can't wait to have them on, to have a double dose of comments and food and amazingness on for next week. So I will see y'all next week. Amy, you have a great evening.
Thank you.
And
You too.
go Pack Go!
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to subscribe. Until next time, y'all keep eating.